What's going on, everybody? This is Darren from Affordable Shoe Review. Here to review some shoes for your friends and you. And today, guys, we are going into what I consider to be the best Nike sneaker of 2023. Can't wait to get into it with you. Let's go ahead and do it. Now, if you are new here, please go like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate you very much for stopping by and checking out my video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for continuing to rock with my content. And now let's get into this awesome Nike sneaker. The first thing that I want to draw attention to for you guys is the box here. This is a white or sail, I guess, Nike box with the university blue Nike and swoosh. But the cool thing about this box is it's actually a gradient box. So it starts out with a light sail and slowly gets to a darker cream color as you come across the top of the box and across the side of the box. So it really gives this box a really cool premium effect, having that gradient from the light sail over to that darker cream tan color. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'll make sure I take a picture of it for you. Now, inside of this box, you do get an additive right here, and you'll see that you have a Nike Airship owner's manual, and this just goes into the details of what is in the Nike Airship. So if you didn't know, we have the Nike Airship PE Diffused blue in the every game pack, and let's go ahead and crack those open and look at them. All right, guys, and here we have it, the Nike Airship every game in the diffused blue colorway. This is an absolutely gorgeous shoe. This is easily my favorite Nike shoe to have come out in 2023, and you'll notice that I said Nike shoe, not Jordan shoe, even though these look strikingly similar to the Air Jordan 1. The Nike Airship was the predecessor to the Air Jordan 1, and this is the sneaker that Michael Jordan actually wore during his rookie year before the Air Jordan 1 was mass produced. So when people think about the band or the bread colorway that Michael Jordan was not allowed to wear and that Nike paid the fines for every game, they typically think of the Jordan 1, but that was actually on a pair of Airships. So the Airship has a lot of history for Nike, and this pair in particular, I absolutely adore because of the colorway and the details, and let's go ahead and get into those. Now, the upper of this sneaker is primarily made of a cracked leather. So you have that cracked leather running all throughout your mudguard, over your toe box, your mid panels, and around your ankle collar. And it's a pretty decent leather even though it's in that cracked styling. I definitely think it's a good leather, so it's not just some super stiff leather that has no give to it. This definitely has a solid leather on it. Complementing that cracked leather, we have a light blue or diffused blue suede that is running over your swoosh, over your eye stays, even wrapping up onto your mudguard here, as well as around your ankle collar. And I think that is a beautiful and awesome suede that was used. It is just a gorgeous color. And yeah, I love this suede. It feels great to the touch. Really cool material. Now, on the back heel of this shoe, you actually have some text that is in white cursive that says every game. And that is where this pair got its namesake. So the every game pair is paying homage to the pair of UNC shorts that Jordan would wear underneath his Bulls uniform for every game that he played. He believed that those shorts were good luck for him, and so he wore those UNC shorts under his Bulls shorts for every game that he played. This was made really popular in the movie Space Jam. If you remember the scene where Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny are going to Michael Jordan's house to try to get these, and they run into the dog and all that shenanigans and stuff like that. But made popular there, and he actually mentions it in the movie that he wears that pair of Carolina shorts underneath his Bulls uniform for every game. So it's kind of weird that this is kind of like an underwear-inspired pair of sneakers, but I don't care. It is just an awesome colorway, and I think it's a cool inspiration. Now, moving on to some other details on this shoe, you actually have this like darker, almost indigo purpley color that is used on your ankle collar as well as on your outsole. And your outsole is a weathered outsole, so it definitely has some like weathered hits to it. I don't know if you guys can see that there. But I really do think that that color is gorgeous with that indigo color. And that indigo color also makes its way up here on the Nike tag at the top of your tongue, as well as in the stock laces. So the stock laces are in that indigo purpley color, which I think is a really nice stock lace. But you do have a second lace option right here in a sail lace that would match your midsole. Now your tongue is done in a very thin mesh where you can actually see the foam underneath it, which is yellow, so it kind of gives it this tannish hue. So I don't know if you guys can see that right here, but it definitely gives that tongue a very tan hue to it. Your insole actually has the Jordan Jumpman logo, even though this isn't necessarily a Jordan sneaker, but because Michael Jordan made the Airship so popular back in the early 80s whenever he started playing ball, they added the Jordan Jumpman onto the insole here, even though the outer half of the sneaker has no Jordan branding. Now, one detail that I do think is really dope is they do screen print the size of the sneaker that you have on the interior of the ankle collar. I think that's a really cool touch. Now, one of the reasons that I like this sneaker so much is because my favorite sneaker in my collection at the time, or at this time, is the Lost in Sea Nike SB Atlas collaboration. And I mean, they look strikingly similar, right? The cracked leather, you've got those dark blue bottoms here. This one's a little darker, more purpley, but still the dark blue bottoms, the sail midsoles, and then the blue wrapping around the swoosh and the ankle collar. So they do look very, very similar as far as the sneaker that I wear very often and then this new sneaker that I just got in. The blues are a little different. This is a darker blue than this one here because this is UNC based and this is kind of like royal blue based. So they do look a little different, but they are still very, very similar. So I did want to draw a comparison to the two because they look almost the exact same. All right, guys, I appreciate you very much for stopping by and checking out my video. Let me know down below if you like the Airship, if you're going to stick with Jordan 1s, and do you like this colorway in particular for the Nike Airship with the Every Game diffused blue color. I actually have the second colorway of the Every Games coming in, which is the red colorway, standing for the Chicago shorts on top of the UNC shorts. So please go ahead and subscribe if you want to see what the red colorway looks like for this as well. But anyway, thank you again. Stay safe, stay blessed. We'll see you soon, and peace out.